Now in Good Morning Northwest, a man accused of harassing homeless people records himself shooting someone. We're learning more about the Grove Road fire as well this morning. The newest information.
And of course, our last 80-degree day is going to be today. It's going to be mild, and then we're going to see some big changes in winds coming our way. We'll talk about the timing on that.
America closely watching Russian warships. 4 arrived in Cuba, just about 100 miles from the Florida coast. What we know about those ships this morning and about the new security agreement between the U.S. and Ukraine. Thanks so much for waking up with us this morning. Glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Tuesday, June 13th. Let's get right on over to Mark Peterson here for a look at our forecast as we head into another nice day here, Mark.
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene cooling, 47 degrees, clear sky. We've got 53 degrees, winds are light. Really a nice start to the day. And the 4 things that we want you to know about, it's going to be sunny and warm. We're going to have calm conditions. Breezy Friday and Saturday, a cold front or a cool front's coming in. It's going to be relatively dry to start, but that brings us to the weekend with 60s expected. Satellite and radar, we had a few high thin clouds. They're moving out. Nothing behind it as of yet. We'll see some afternoon clouds build in. It's the winds that we're going to be talking about for tomorrow. Today, they're going to be very light, less than 10 miles an hour. Overnight looking pretty good. It's tomorrow afternoon we really start to see these things fire up, and we're going to have those in excess of 30 miles an hour. So again, increased fire danger, even though the fire conditions are pretty good right now. We'll continue to see those light winds through the weekend. Currently, we're sitting at 44 in Deer Park. You got 42 into Cheney, so Deer Park is warmed up nicely. 38 into Spirit Lake. Upper 40s as you get Post Falls, Hayden. 50 into the valley. Our forecast today, again, cloud cover coming in later on today. We're going to be in the upper 70s throughout much of the afternoon. Our high today is going to be 80 degrees.
People in the Geiger Heights area breathing a little easier this morning as evacuation levels have been downgraded. Fire crews say the Grove Road fire is now about 10% contained, and they are actively working to put it completely out.
While the Department of Natural Resources confirms that no homes burned, the fire did destroy 3 outbuildings, including one man's private wildfire fighting company. Now, the fire started around 2 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon near the South Grove Road between Geiger Heights and Marshall. That's south of Windsor Elementary and Westwood Middle School. Todd Graves showed us the destruction that was once his wildfire fighting business. He says he lost nearly everything. 4 burned fire engines now sit in the yard, almost unrecognizable. What used to be his office is now a pile of metal, a pile of charred metal at that. Now, all of the business records are also gone. A business he hoped to pass down to his kids. Graves says this is devastating, especially when a private business like his can make up to around 50% of the equipment that's used to fight some major wildland fires.
Starting to set in a little bit, and we're just going to figure out, how to put things back together and use the 2 engines we have left to help the government fight fires this summer.
And while Graves does have insurance, he says he can't make up for the loss of work his business will experience this wildfire season. And of course, you can find the latest updates on the Grove Road fire right now on our 4 News Now app and on KXLY.com/firewatch. Well, people living south of Geiger Heights were told to leave their homes on Tuesday, but evacuating came with its own set of issues.
Yeah, neighbors along Hallett Lane spoke to us about unsafe driving, poor visibility, and a car crash that backed up already congested traffic. The long lines of cars moving away from the billowing smoke and crackling flames were bogged down even more. Low visibility also posed a dangerous risk for drivers early on, like for Lisa Jones. She was working to load up her horses just as the flames jumped the road.
When the fire jumped the road, it was scary because we couldn't get down the road because the smoke was so thick. We had to wait.
The sheriff's office says one of the biggest factors of congestion is people driving into an evacuation zone to help out a friend or family member or just to spectate.
Well, meanwhile, local firefighters were actually practicing skills to save homes in a wildfire in Latah Valley hours before the Grove Road fire started. It's part of a nationwide training program with the International Association of Firefighters. The grant-funded program allows our local firefighters to get a more standardized training to make sure they have the skills to defend homes and buildings from wildfires anywhere in the country. Now, people living in Latah Valley say with the wildfire scares they see, this couldn't have come at a better time.
The opportunity for them to really learn how to protect structures while a wildland fire is encroaching, like what happened in the Gray Fire, is fantastic.
And the Spokane Fire Department says it would like this to become an annual training.
Breaking news this morning, President Joe Biden and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky are expected to sign a major long-term security agreement during today's G7 summit. As ABC's Christian Cordero reports, it comes as the U.S. widens its sanctions against Russia and as Russian warships arrive in Cuba, a mere 100 miles off the coast of Florida.
President Joe Biden is in Italy this morning, where he'll meet with European and Canadian leaders known collectively as the G7. While his meeting with another leader there is expected to produce a landmark deal. Biden and his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky are set to sign a security agreement with the U.S. pledging long-term support for Ukraine's military. The administration says the agreement is like others Ukraine has signed with other countries and does not include any commitment to use U.S. forces to defend Ukraine. It's meant to send Russia a firm message, one of several. The U.S. also announced it's widening economic sanctions to discourage countries like China from doing business with Russia.
These actions will ratchet up the risk that foreign financial institutions take by dealing with Russia's war economy.
Russian warships, meanwhile, are on full display just over 100 miles from Florida's coast. The fleet, which includes a nuclear-powered submarine, was welcomed with a 21-cannon salute by longtime ally Cuba as Russian military drills begin there for the first time in 16 years. It comes at the heels of threats from Vladimir Putin in response to the U.S. greenlighting Ukraine's attacks on Russian targets near Ukraine's border using U.S.-supplied weapons. The Pentagon has downplayed the significance of Russia's latest move.
This is not a surprise. We're always constantly going to monitor any foreign vessels operating near U.S. territorial waters. We, of course, take it seriously, but these exercises don't pose a threat to the United States.
Back to that U.S.-Ukraine bilateral agreement, Biden and Zelensky are expected to sign it later today before holding a joint press conference. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Well, today, the city of Cheney will break ground on its new aquatic center. Here's a rendering of what it will look like once construction is complete. The city says it will feature a 5,000-square-foot pool house, a 25-yard lap pool, a water slide, and even a lazy river. The city lost its pool back in 2021 because of a catastrophic failure in some key parts of its filtration system. The new aquatic center should be open for swimmers next June, just in time for next summer. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:07.
All right, as we think about the weekend ahead, we want to think about fire risk, especially what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, we're going to see
Tuesday.
winds fire up. We have moderate level when it comes to fire danger, and then we add the winds for tomorrow afternoon, and that's where the concern comes in. Not as gusty as they were a couple of days ago during the Grove Road fire, but certainly they'll be in existence. We'll have a full check of the forecast and the timing on those winds coming up.
Today we're at Silverwood giving you a sneak peek of the brand new Eagle Hunt water coaster. We're telling you all about it coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And accusations of discrimination and sexual harassment. The lawsuit filed by some former employees against SpaceX and its CEO, Elon Musk. That's after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Your minivan is out for this match. Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to those one call that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this and compensated fairly for everything you've had to go through.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's
509-999-9999.
If you're looking for dining room, bedroom, or living room furniture,
then now's the time to buy during Kerner Furniture's warehouse sale.
Why Kerner Furniture? We have a great selection of home furnishings with fabric and finish customizations available.
Our friendly staff knows the right questions to ask to help you find your perfect piece.
We always guarantee the lowest Lazy Boy prices. If you find it for less somewhere else, we'll beat it.
Come see us in Coeur d'Alene and experience the Kerner Furniture difference during our warehouse sale.
Nice store, low prices.
Hi, I'm Doug Trudeau with Trudeau's Marina. It's summertime. It's time to get out on the water and experience the fun of boating. We have a huge selection of new boats to choose from. Find the best fit for you and your family at Trudeau's Marina. All our boats are powered by Mercruiser. So if you're in the market for a boat, come in and see us at Trudeau's Marina in downtown
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
At 6:11, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Former President Donald Trump will meet with Republicans on Capitol Hill today.
In his first such meeting since he became the presumptive nominee and a convicted felon, his appearance will also mark some of his first meetings with key GOP lawmakers since the January 6th insurrection, including Senate Leader Mitch McConnell. Trump will hold a series of closed-door meetings with congressional allies, VP hopefuls, and even a few former opponents as he tries to shore up support for his presidential bid.
Israel's military is denying it struck a designated safe zone in Gaza today. According to the official Palestinian news agency, the Al-Mawasi region, filled with refugees, was hit by land, sea, and airstrikes. It is unclear if there were any casualties. Meanwhile, a Gaza ceasefire proposal remains at a standstill, with neither Israel nor Hamas yet publicly committing to the plan.
SpaceX and its CEO Elon Musk facing a lawsuit this morning. Former employees claim they were illegally fired for raising concerns about gender discrimination and sexual harassment at the company. Now, the 8 employees were fired in 2022. They accuse Musk of being, quote, the leader to a brave new world of space travel who runs his company in the dark ages, treating women as sexual objects to be evaluated on their bra size, bombarding the workplace with lewd sexual banter.
In the coming hours, we will know the result of a shareholders' vote at one of Musk's other companies, Tesla. They had the final say in whether Musk will finally get a $50 billion pay package previously struck down by a judge. The Tesla board is now asking shareholders to reinstate Musk's pay package and to move Tesla's incorporated home away from Delaware to Texas.
In our 10-second takeaway on this Thursday morning, it's a mild sunny start. It's beautiful outside. Grab the shades, maybe a light layer, but we're going to get some cloud cover coming in and we're going to warm up. Our high today is going to be 80 degrees.
Well, hey, the Volume Inlander Music Festival is returning to Spokane for the first time since the pandemic. September 13th and 14th, more than 80 artists will play on 10 stages in downtown Spokane. Early bird tickets are now available, and you can find the link to get yours in this story on KXLY.com. Looks so fun. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
We are checking out Silverwood's new water park expansion.
Allison Martinez is live showing us the fun new features of the Emerald Forest. This fun water slide, that's coming up after this break.
Our 30th anniversary celebration continues at Mistaqua Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to win your share of $22,000 cash and one of several Traeger grills. Learn more at Mistaqua.com.
Hey. If it feels like everything you say to your teenager goes in one ear and out the other, you're not alone. But even when it seems like they aren't listening, they are, especially when it comes to a topic like drugs. Find time in everyday moments to share facts, teach refusal skills, and answer their questions about drugs, including opioids like fentanyl, because your words matter. Get the conversation started today.
It's time to celebrate all dads and grads. This week at both Cal locations in Airway Heights and on 4th Street in Coeur d'Alene.
And that means some of the best deals of the year on fun new rides for summer. Plus delayed payments until September 1st and an extra $500 trade-in value for your old ride. Plus, everyone can enter for a chance to win a Traeger grill at each location.
This is one sale you can't afford to miss. This week at both Cal locations.
Do you want to get paid to have an adventure? Get your passport to Dining Adventure from Adam Hegsted's Eat Good Group and earn a $20 gift card. Eat at just 4 of our locations before June 30th and you'll earn a $20 gift card. Eat at 6 restaurants and you'll be entered to win a $500 gift card. Each location is a different adventure featuring top chefs, quality, fresh ingredients and locally inspired menus from around the globe. Whether you're trying something new or re-experiencing one of your favorites, pick up your passport at any Eat Good restaurant today.
Experience the magic and share the joy at Disney's Frozen, the spectacular new musical. From the producer of The Lion King and Aladdin, this beloved story comes to life on stage in an unforgettable theatrical experience. You've never seen Frozen like this.
And now you can visit Walker's Furniture and see Elsa's bedroom live in person. Plus, enter to win a chance for tickets at your local Walker's Furniture store.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Mississquoi Casino Hotel is open. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge open to the public daily starting at 3 p.m. north of Spokane on Highway 395.
Travel for Adventures is brought to you in part by Lewis Clark Valley.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It is now 6:17. School is out for some kids and about to be out for others. It's time for them to get out and soak up the sun.
That's for sure. And a new addition to the Silverwood theme park is open just in time for summer. And our Allison Martinez is live at the Emerald Forest this morning for a look at all this new fun. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. There are so many new and exciting additions to Silverwood, but I'm personally very excited about this. We are in the Eagle Hunt water coaster. I'm joined by Jordan this morning. You're telling us all about this exciting new addition. What's this all about?
The Eagle Hunt is the longest dueling water coaster in the United States and the first in the Pacific Northwest. The area we're standing in right now is our head-to-head area. So we have 2 slides go simultaneously, and those sliders come head-to-head right here and whiz past each other.
So fun. There's so many opportunities to kind of look out windows, maybe do a friendly wave at your competition, and just check it out as you're running through. Now, so fun. And you said this is the only water coaster on the West Coast. So how special to come right here.
It's the only dueling water coaster on the West Coast. But in the Pacific Northwest, this is the first water coaster. And a water coaster, if people don't know, is different than a water slide in the sense that it doesn't just go down. It also gets blasted up hills like we're standing right here.
Yeah, and there's so many new exciting additions, like we mentioned, beyond Eagle Hunt, which is captivating my attention, I must admit. There's lots of opportunities for new food, drinks, little areas for the littler ones to play if they're not quite tall enough to make it on this coaster. And yeah, so many exciting opportunities. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. We're going to continue to show you around as we make our way through the morning, working our way up to the very top. So you'll have to watch out for that. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
She's in the water coaster right there.
No water was in it at the time.
Yes.
Obviously, not yet. It's chilly up there. It's chilly.
A little on the cool side, no doubt about it.
And we were like, we want to see her go down that, but yeah, it'd be kind of
a little cold
for her right now.
Why
Not
do
later.
we care? We don't care. We just want to see the action.
We don't want her to freeze.
We care. All right. Let's take a look at the current conditions out there. Yeah, it's on the cool side. Spirit Lake 39. Of course, you head up there, you're going to have temperatures around 40 degrees. For us, 50 into the valley. We've got 44 in Deer Park. Heading over into Post Falls, Hayden, you're in the upper 40s. So really not a bad start to the day. Things are looking pretty good. We look at our hour-by-hour forecast. Again, variable clouds, not looking for much here to start. Winds are going to be light. We're going to have, again, mid-70s by middle of the day. Winds light. We're going to see some clouds bumping around. We're going to see afternoon, evening cloud cover. Again, on the move today as we have another system that's inbound tomorrow. So we're going to have highs day of 80 at 5, 6 o'clock. Going to be absolutely beautiful. Tonight, temperatures down to 54, and we're going to have south winds. We look at the forecast radar, and we do see, again, those afternoon clouds coming in. We're going to see an isolated shower or two potential, maybe a sprinkle, if you will. Tomorrow looking pretty good sky-wise. We're going to see then clouds coming in the afternoon, evening, and then that cold front. We start to see this energy coming out of the north. That's that colder air. And then we're going to have a chance of thunderstorm activity into the afternoon. So we look at this. We hold on to the heat today. Tomorrow, well, we're still right on the cusp of that. We will start to see the influence in the breezy conditions in the afternoon. And then Friday, Saturday, now we see that colder air coming over the top of us, hanging out for the weekend, and then moving out. We're going to see highs today of 80 degrees. It's going to be 73 tomorrow, Saturday 66. Again, breezy conditions Friday afternoon, warming again next week.
All right, we'll get it back here soon after the cool stretch.
But it just happens right over the weekend.
I know it.
Father's Day weekend.
All right, thanks,
Still be
Mark.
good. We'll still honor Dad. It's now 6:21.
The Vandals head football coach Jason Eck looks to be sticking around Moscow for a while, having signed a new contract extension. In his 2 years as the head coach, Eck has set some high expectations, but says the job is not finished yet. The length of his new contract extension and what he has to say about it. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
For over 30 years, we've been keeping you warm.
Or cool, but now we are taking you to the next level of innovation.
Fireplaces, sleek modern design, or traditional electric, efficient and trendy.
Lighting, permanent, decorative, year-long lighting, providing security as well as beauty.
These are just some of the ideas we are bringing to you for the next level at Holiday Heating, Cooling, and Electric. We call it Holiday Innovation. Call us today.
Kelly in June is full of joy. Oh my God! So join in on the fun. And next, Kelly, Theo James from The Gentlemen.
Watch Kelly today at a special time.
Culligan, the water wizard of Oz.
This year, spend your summer in a new Toyota from Findlay, downtown Toyota.
Whether you're pulling a trailer with a new truck, taking a road trip in a cool 4Runner, or hitting the open road in the popular RAV4,
Findlay has the perfect Toyota for you. It's simple. If you're looking for bigger savings, a better selection to choose from, and the best financing available now, you can find it all this week at Findlay.
Findlay Toyota's downtown.
I think I'm gonna go with a 9-iron.
I suggest a 7.
No.
Did you know that if a bird picks up your ball, you gotta follow it? Oh, there it is. I think it's to the right.
Nah.
Is this it?
Nope, not it.
More! Can I be frank? At STCU, we're always here to advise and consult, even if you want to go at it your own way.
Let's see what you've got, Frank. I think we should talk.
STCU Business. Partner up.
Got an itch for a brand new GMC Sierra? Scratch it at Northern Quest. It's the Scratch to Win Sierra giveaway. Play daily with your Camus Rewards card and it could be yours on June 28th. And don't miss our Sierra tailgate party before the grand prize drawing. We'll have $2 beers, pizza, and hot dogs. Plus cornhole for extra entries and prizes. The Sierra tailgate party. Details at northernquest.com.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesota. It looks like Idaho football coach Jason Eck will be staying in Moscow a little while longer. The University of Idaho has given Eck a contract extension through 2028. Eck has set a high bar in his first 2 seasons, leading the Vandals to back-to-back playoff appearances, including a quarterfinal appearance in 2023. The Vandals have lost a number of key players this offseason, including quarterback Giovanni McCoy, wide receiver Hayden Hatton, and running back Anthony Woods. But that hasn't impacted Eck one bit. He's put together a top 10 recruiting class for 2023 and 2024. This contract extension would allow him to develop the young players and compete for years to come.
We want to keep striving to bring a championship, hang a banner up in that Kibbie Dome. It's been too long, since 1998, since we won a conference championship. So we got to keep staying hungry and keep getting better.
Idaho opens the season on the road at Oregon on August 31st. The Seattle Mariners defeated the Chicago White Sox on a walk-off hit from Mitch Haniger in the 10th inning. The Mariners have now won 4 straight games and 8 straight series at home at T-Mobile Park. The series finale against the White Sox is today at 6:40. Gonzaga is set to join the Players Era Festival in 2025, an in-season basketball tournament that promises to pay each school $1 million in name, image, and likeness funds. Along with Gonzaga, other teams participating are Michigan, Syracuse, St. Joseph's, and St. John's. The field will also include teams from this upcoming season's event, such as Houston, Alabama, Notre Dame, Oregon, and San Diego State, to name a few. The event will be played during Thanksgiving weekend. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:25.
It may soon cost you more to enjoy the great outdoors in North Idaho, and in some places could cost you double where this extra money would go and when the proposal could become reality. Next.
Plus, after losing his classmate to a school shooting, one Seattle high schooler is stepping up to make a difference. How he's taking steps to increase safety and security. It's after the break. And as we go to a break, here's a first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, skin cancer under age 40. I'm a sucker for you. Kevin Jonas may be the oldest of the Jonas Brothers, but he's only 36, which made this video posted to his Instagram resonate with fans.
So today, I am getting a basal cell carcinoma removed from my head.
Basal cell carcinoma is the most common skin cancer in the world. An estimated 3.6 million Americans are diagnosed every year.
Basal cell cancers can often just look like a simple pimple that's just not going away. Sometimes they can even look like a scar or a little rough patch.
Make sure to get those moles checked, people.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the expert guidance you need for preventing, identifying, and treating skin cancer. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
I was stuck. Unresolved depression symptoms were in my way. I needed more from my antidepressant. Vraylar helped give it a lift.
Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant is clinically proven to help relieve overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke, report unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults, report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and sleep issues, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks.
I didn't have to change my treatment. I just gave it a lift.
Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features upcoming MMA stars battling it out for their next big ticket fight. King of the Cage, live at Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, June 13th. Winning is just the beginning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How may I help you today?
I'm having some problem with my air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of problem?
Well, it's making a clangity clunk sound.
Oh, no worries. We can certainly take care of that for you. Here at Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, we speak your language.
My name is Connie, and I have stage 3 breast cancer.
I'm an RN and I've been working for several years in the profession, so I decided that I wanted to seek out a second opinion. I think getting a second opinion is vitally important. I went to Summit Cancer. Everybody in the facility treats me like I am the only one they're looking after. I would highly recommend Summit Cancer Centers.
It's the Coeur d'Alene Casino's $257,000 trucks and boatloads of winning giveaway. On June 29th, play to win extra play cash and this new 2024 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss grand prize.
Winning is just the beginning.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, June 13th. Glad you're waking up with us. Let's get you on over to Mark and our first alert forecast.
It is a gorgeous morning outside. Really a few high thin clouds. That's it. It's blue sky. It's 53 degrees. Winds are light, less than 10, in fact, to 5 miles an hour right now. And that really should be our day today. We take a look at the 4 things you need to know. Starting off on this Thursday, which is the eve of the last day of school for Spokane Public Schools. Sunny and warm today, calm conditions. It's going to get breezy Friday and Saturday, and that ushers in cooler air for the weekend with a cool or cold front coming in. We don't see much on satellite and radar. Really looks pretty nice. It's the winds that we're going to be really concerned with tomorrow. We have moderate fire risk. We're going to have light winds to not only today but overnight. But then coming in tomorrow, we see these winds starting to gust in the early afternoon, gusts in excess of 30 miles an hour potentially. We're going to have sustained winds that we could see around 15 to 20 miles an hour, and then it calms down. So that's going to be the good news. But yeah, we do have those winds tomorrow afternoon. Right now, we're sitting at 50 degrees into the valley, 44 in Deer Park, Fairchild at 49, 48 into Post Falls. We're going to warm up nicely. We're going to be in the upper 70s throughout much of the afternoon. We'll see those clouds coming and going, and a high today of 80 degrees.
Mark, thanks. A man is now in jail for attacking a woman who tried to help him when he allegedly collapsed in the middle of the road. It happened near Trent and Napa in East Spokane. Now, according to Spokane police, the victim got out of the car to check on a 28-year-old Robert Fisher. He told her that he needed some water, so the woman gave him some. Then Fisher took off and ran into a wall. When she tried to help him up, investigators say Fisher pulled her to the ground and then tried to strangle her. A witness then pulled Fisher off of the victim, who ran to her car. Fisher is said to have tried to pull the woman out of her car, but another Good Samaritan pulled him off of her. Police arrived and then took Fisher into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including assault.
In North Idaho news, federal disaster assistance is on its way to Shoshone County. Approved by President Biden yesterday morning, this money will help areas impacted by severe weather, flooding, and landslides back in April. This is a photo of the rock slide on Moon Pass, south of Wallace and Lookout Pass on April 16th. According to Shoshone County, the pass is still closed. No word on when it'll be cleared. This money was also approved to be used in Idaho County and Lewis County. The Spokane Valley Fire Department says this car drove off of I-90 and crashed into Bedrosian's Tile and Stone Company. No one inside the business was hurt. The driver was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. As of now, no word yet on what caused the driver to crash.
Well, taking a look around the Northwest this morning, a woman barricaded herself inside an FBI building in Seattle yesterday. Police said she walked into the building, pointing a gun at her chest. The building then went into lockdown, and multiple agencies responded, including a team of negotiators. After about an hour, police say the woman eventually put the gun down. She was taken into custody. We don't know what charges she may face. Well, a Garfield High School student is taking action to help keep his classmates safe following a deadly shooting on the Seattle campus last week. Students returned to class on Tuesday, passing by the growing memorial for 17-year-old Amar Murphy Payne, who was shot and killed a week ago. Jackson Hatch remembers the moment.
I personally felt very scared and just shocked. What can we do to fix this? Because there's so many lives at stake.
Hatch raised more than $12,000 to help improve the school's security. He hopes this money can buy more security cameras and fund a text messaging system to alert students when there's an emergency. Seattle police are still searching for the teenager suspected of the shooting.
The West Bonner School District will soon have a new superintendent. It posted on Facebook congratulating the pending appointment of Kim Spog, who spent the last year as superintendent of the Mountain View School District, which has schools in Grangeville, Kuski, and Elk City. The former superintendent, Brandon Durst, resigned in September after the Idaho State Board of Education deemed him unqualified with a lack of certification. You may soon have to pay more to go to recreation sites in Coeur d'Alene. The Bureau of Land Management's Coeur d'Alene field office released a draft plan that will double the price to visit some recreation places. Those fees have not increased in more than 10 years. BLM says the fee increase is to take care of rising operation and maintenance costs.
I feel like this is one of the more cheaper ways to just have fun and enjoy ourselves throughout the summer and be able to get outside. I don't think that many people can afford, prices to go up.
The BLM is requesting feedback on its proposed plan and has started a 1-month public comment period. Find more information on how you can give your input by finding this story on KXLY.com.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:35.
Let's check in with Mark, and we have been really dry.
We have moderate fire risk for Friday. Of course, those winds firing up, and you're right, we've been below average since March, and that continues. We have only a ½ inch for June so far. So while things are green, we're starting to see things dry out. We're going to have more on the forecast and more on those winds that are moving in tomorrow afternoon coming your way.
Still to come. Here on Good Morning Northwest, Johnson & Johnson writing a big settlement check in a lawsuit surrounding the safety of its baby powder. Why the lawsuit says the company lied to customers and the changes it'll put in place. That's next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world.
And so much happening.
Right here in the Northwest.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning Northwest and Good Morning America.
We're right here, and we got you.
We got you, Northwest.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
As the temperature heats up, so do the savings at GMC of Riverfront Park. Save up to $13,000 on a 2024 GMC Sierra Crew Cab Denali. With a Turbo Max engine and more cargo bed volume than any competitor, the Denali is perfect for summer adventures. Hot deals on over 100 used vehicles, all priced below market value. Summer goes quick, and so will these deals. Check out GMC of RiverfrontPark.com for more savings and specials. GMC of Riverfront Park is family owned and operated and home of Warranty Forever.
Hi, I'm Martita, award-winning interior designer and realtor, and I always stop by Consign Furniture and Jewelry first. For my interior design projects, there is inspiration everywhere. One-of-a-kind, budget-friendly pieces, all in 60,000 square feet. For my real estate clients, whether they want to buy or sell, I always encourage them to consign. They do all the heavy lifting while you sit back, relax, and collect your check. Consign Furniture and Jewelry. Smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Have you had enough of cleaning your gutters? With Gutter Helmet's triple lifetime warranty, getting on the ladder is a thing of the past. Get 15% off now and never clean your gutters again. Serving Spokane for over 30 years, Spokane Rain Gutter.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:38. Johnson & Johnson will pay a $700 million in settlement regarding its talcum powders. The deal resolves allegations the company misled customers about the safety of its talcum-based products. Legal battles and investigations into a link between cancer and talc have been happening now for a decade. Attorneys have filed more than 50,000 claims against the company. Most involve women who have developed ovarian cancer. As part of this settlement, Johnson & Johnson will no longer use talc talc in any of its products. And now it pulled talc powders off the shelves in North America 4 years ago. The company will start making payments to 42 states and Washington, D.C. once the deal gets judicial approval.
A medical breakthrough in Oklahoma. 8-year-old Carly Fry became the first child to receive robotic deep brain stimulation. The procedure implants electrodes into the patient's brain and treats movement disorders like Parkinson's disease. Carly was diagnosed with rapid onset dystonia. Initially paralyzed, Carly made slow progress on medications, but this surgery was a game changer. Using a tablet, Carly's family can now tune the electrodes in her brain, helping this little girl regain control over her body.
We can turn it up or we can turn it down as needed. If we feel like she's been extra tight, we can adjust it to however we need to move things around.
Now, Carly went from not always being able to sit up or feed herself to walking out of the hospital after the procedure, even using her voice occasionally. Doctors hope her procedure will pave the way to help children around the world.
Pretty cool. Here's our 10-second takeaway. Warm today. It's going to be mild. Sunny start right now. You'll need the shades, maybe a light layer, but not for long. Cloud cover coming in this afternoon, but still warm. High today, 80.
Well, the new airline offering first-class service for dogs is now expanding its paw print. While originally only being available in New York, LA, and London, the new Bark Air will offer flights for furry friends starting in October to 5 new destinations, including places like Paris, Chicago, and Miami. The co-founder says this is just the next step in creating the best travel options for your whole family, including your 4-legged members. And we were talking about prices last hour. Looked it up. $6,000 for a one-way domestic, $8,000 for a one-way international. That's you plus your dog.
So if you want to take anybody else with you, holy cow.
Can't imagine what that would be too.
Wow. It's now 6:41.
Summer is on the horizon, and this year there are some new fun ways to beat the heat with your whole family. Allison Martinez is live at Silverwood.
If you're seeking a bit of an adrenaline rush, we're telling you all about Eagle Hunt. It's a brand new water coaster at Silverwood. We're giving you a sneak peek after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's a good day for a drive. Great day for a deal.
Perfection Tire carries a full line of Cooper tires with advanced safety features, warranties, and competitive pricing.
Save even more with Cooper Tire rebates going on now. Nobody beats perfection.
What am I going to tell my dad?
I've got you covered.
I'm going to call SWAP.
Nope.
After an accident like this, we care about getting you back on your feet.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Dear 2031, we look forward to seeing you. After our 160-point quality assurance inspection, we'll be Toyota certified used vehicles with 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranties. Not to honk our own horns, but the best new cars make the best used cars. Yours, Toyota.
Get 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on many of your favorite Toyota certified used models. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
Not literally, of course.
We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Lazy Boy 2 Great Chairs event. 2 great chairs for one low price. Pairs starting at $11.99.
We've earned our lazy time. What she said.
Hurry in. 2 great chairs event going on now. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
Prices are rising, the border is open, and our cities are broken. I'm Michael Baumgartner, and we need to fight back against the liberal agenda and win. In the state Senate, I lowered taxes, eliminated government agencies, funded the North-South Freeway, and brought a new medical school to Spokane. In Congress, I'll fight for Eastern Washington, protect Fairchild Air Force Base, save our dams, back our police, and secure our southern border. I'm Michael Baumgartner, and I approve this message.
BECU wants to help you celebrate your dad this June with the fantastic Father's Day contest. Send us a photo of your father and tell us the impact he's had on your life. He'll be entered for a chance to win a $75 gift card to Ager's Meats. Fantastic Fathers, brought to you by BECU.
Regular visits to your local Perfection Tire can ensure your car's safety and dependability.
With factory recommended maintenance, you increase your fuel efficiency as well as maintain your vehicle's value.
Nobody beats perfection.
PAR, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
Welcome back. The time is now 6:44. If you're looking for a fun way to cool off this summer, there is a new spot in town.
Oh yeah, Silverwood Theme Park's Boulder Beach has a brand new addition. It's called the Emerald Forest, and Allison Martinez is there showing us what it's all about.
Yes, good morning to you both. We finally made it to the top of this brand new water coaster. We're showing you Eagle Hunt. This is an incredible new attraction here at the Emerald Forest. And there's some pretty beautiful views of North Idaho up here as well. I'm joined by Jordan this morning. You're telling us all about this new attraction. What is this all about?
So Eagle Hunt is the first water coaster in the Pacific Northwest. And a water coaster not only allows you to go down, but blasts you up hills too.
So cool. And there's so many opportunities to check out your competition. You're in and out of these tubes. There's little windows, really fun and interactive.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the name of the game with any sort of ride right now, is to re-rideability. And so you are racing your friends or family or maybe even strangers down to the bottom.
Yes, so incredibly fun. We're going to show you right here. This is the tube that you take down this amazing slide. And it's so fun because you can have mom in the back, kid in the front, and then you can race against maybe your brother and your dad. It's really a great way to get the whole family in on all the fun.
Absolutely, and that's the big thing with this expansion is we wanted it something for everybody.
Yeah.
And so this ride itself has a 42-inch ride requirement for the kids. So yeah, mom and dad can bring their kids down and have a fun time. It's not super intense like some of the other rides that we have, and so it's a great way for kids and parents to have a fun time.
Yes, and speaking of parents, Father's Day is coming up this weekend, and you guys have a great promotion if you want to get dad in on all the fun. Will you tell us a little bit about
So Father's Day weekend, we always have dad get in free when a family member purchases a ticket. It's a great time for dad to come out, ride roller coasters, and family to just experience the park together.
Yes, and we're in the Emerald Forest, which is a brand new part of Silverwood. We've shown you Eagle Hunt. That's where we are right now, but there's a ton of other things to look forward to for all ages.
Yeah, so we have not only Eagle Hunt, but we also have Salmon Run, which is we have kiddie slides. We have 8 kiddie slides and a splash pad.
Wow.
We have private cabanas, new villas, which hold up to 20 people that you can book online. And then we have a big food venue that can put through 1,400 people per hour. And that was a big thing that we've heard over the years, is that food lines are just so long. And so this is really something that's grab and go and can get people through the line.
I can just get lost here for hours and hours and hours. There are so many fun and exciting additions to look forward to. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Where can people go if they want to get tickets?
Silverwoodthemepark.com, and you'll save money when you buy there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
It looks so fun.
Today would be a great day to get up there too. 80 degrees for our high.
It is going to be a cool weekend, but you're right. Today is going to be glorious. Today's the day. All right, let's get to what we have currently on our day today. Deer Park start off in the 30s, now 44, 50 into the Spokane Valley, and in Coeur d'Alene, where you're sitting at 50 degrees, very mild. All right, this weekend, grant you, it's going to be on the cool side. But again, we do have a camping forecast for you. Riverside State Park, keeping it close to home. You want to pop out. Temperatures into the mid-60s both days, but Riverside State Park not only has the campgrounds, but they've got thousands of acres to hike and walk around. Overnight lows are going to be chilly Sunday morning, starting at 40 degrees. Now, 80 degrees will be our high today. Wind's going to be light, southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. We are not going to see blustery conditions until tomorrow. Even overnight, it's going to be mild, 54 degrees, windows open, get some at, well, unless you have allergies. They've been hitting people hard here in the last week or two. Forecast radar for today. We're going to see a little bit of cloud cover coming in. Chance of some sprinkles rolling through the area. And then we're going to see another fairly nice day tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, that cold front starts to make its way in. And that's the winds firing up, gusts to 30 miles an hour. Then Saturday afternoon, while also breezy, we have a chance of shower or thunderstorm activity at about a 30 to 50% chance. Really a mountain event for a lot of people, so just be aware of that. Highs today are going to be 80 degrees, 78 up into Colville. You're going to have 88 into the Tri-Cities, 90 into the LC Valley, so everyone's in on the warmth. Now, we take a look at what we can see when it comes to that planning forecast. Well, first of all, half day for Friday, and then school's out for the summer, right? And then they get slammed with cool weather for Saturday and Sunday. My apologies. So Father's Day 65, Monday 68, showers prevalent into Tuesday at about a 50% chance. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be Juneteenth, a federal holiday, going to be 76 degrees. We track the trend, and I got to tell you, things get below average, but then we get to above average, and we're into the mid-70s all the way into the middle of next week, as we will then see summer arrive on the 20th at 1:51 p.m. So summer weather will cooperate in and around the summer solstice.
Okay.
All right, good to know.
Official. It is now just about 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. Your morning sprint's coming up.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Wonders of the World.
Lose the stress over summertime mess. At Floor Trader, you'll find more samples and more selection in one place. With big box prices and small town service, this weekend, all waterproof products are on sale.
My name is Stevie, and I work for my dad, Steve Stikowski, at SGX Jet Boats here in Orfino, Idaho, where we specialize in a shallow water aluminum jet boat. For us, it's more than just business, it's a legacy. You realize that it's all worth it because you're starting to see everything come to fruition. All of the hard work has paid off, and P1FCU is able to provide us with that security in knowing that our legacy is safe with them.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is having a summer sale. The right furniture takes your space from occasional use to your favorite place. And with savings of 20 to 50% on in-stock pieces, you can choose from our collections of comfortable living and functional dining to create your perfect indoor or outdoor setup. Explore our favorite looks for summer with our team of designers here to help you. Ironstone Furniture and Fire, outdoor living and inside comfort.
There's only a short time left to get your backyard and deck ready for the 4th of July at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
Whether you're looking for PVC, composite, or wood, the Windsor Plywood Decking Pros can help you find what you need, including great railing options and free local delivery if you need it. It's the one-stop shop all the contractors use to build the best decks in the region.
Windsor Plywood.
I've always been drawn to artists like this. Yeah, me too. This used to be one of my favorites when I was younger. You're me. Yeah, after you quit the firm and follow your passion.
Face your future with Whitworth University. Lose the stress over summertime mess. At Floor Trader, you'll find more samples and more selection in one place. With big box prices and small town service, this weekend, all waterproof products are on sale.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:52. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday with the Morning Sprint.
Allison Martinez is live this morning at Silverwood Theme Park for a sneak peek at the new water park attractions.
And Mark has a look at a sunny forecast with a warm up throughout the day today.
But first, evacuation levels have now been downgraded for the Grove Road fire. The fire now at 10% contained. It started at 2 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon near South Grove Road between Geiger Heights and Marshall. No homes burned, but the DNR does say that the fire did destroy 3 outbuildings, including Todd Graves' private wildfire fighting company. Graves says this is devastating, especially when private businesses like his can make up to around 50% of the equipment that's used to fight those major wildland fires. You can find the latest updates on the Grove Road fire right now on our 4 News Now app and at KXLY.com/firewatch.
All right, that takes us to our forecast, and in our first alert weather, we're looking at the risk, the fire risk for Friday. We're at moderate from Spokane all the way to the Cascades. To the north, it's low, but again, those winds tomorrow are going to really fire up. We're going to see calm winds today. It's going to be beautiful overnight. We're still going to see those calm winds. It's tomorrow afternoon that we see those winds really fire up. Gusts in excess of 30 miles an hour expected as another cold front comes in and cools us down. We'll have highs today that are going to be around 80 degrees. We'll have more on your forecast coming up.
Breaking news this morning, President Joe Biden and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky are expected to sign a major long-term security agreement during today's G7 summit. It comes as the U.S. widens its sanctions against Russia and as Russian warships arrive in Cuba, a mere 100 miles off the coast of Florida. The very latest on today's G7 summit coming up this morning on Good Morning America.
Former President Donald Trump will meet with Republicans on Capitol Hill today in his first such meeting since he became the presumptive nominee and a convicted felon. His appearance will also mark some of his first meetings with key GOP lawmakers since the January 6th insurrection. That includes Senate Leader Mitch McConnell. Now, Trump will hold a series of closed-door meetings with congressional allies, VP hopefuls, and even a few former opponents as he tries to shore up support for his presidential bid.
Israel's military is denying it struck a designated safe zone in Gaza today. According to the official Palestinian news agency, the Al-Mawasi region, filled with refugees, was hit by land, sea, and airstrikes. It is not clear if there were any casualties. Meanwhile, a Gaza ceasefire proposal remains at a standstill, with neither Israel nor Hamas yet publicly committing to the plan.
In North Idaho, federal disaster assistance is on the way to Shoshone County. This money will help areas impacted by severe weather and flooding from landslides back in April. Now, this is a photo of the rock slide on Moon Pass, south of Wallace and Lookout Pass. This was taken on April 16th. Now, according to Shoshone County, the pass is still closed. No word on when it will be cleared. This money was also approved to be used in Idaho and Lewis counties.
The West Bonner School District will soon have a new superintendent. It posted on Facebook congratulating the pending appointment of Kim Spock, who spent the last year as superintendent of the Mountain View School District, which has schools in Grangeville, Kuski, and Elk City. The former superintendent, Brandon Durst, resigned in September after the Idaho State Board of Education deemed him unqualified with a lack of certification.
The Bureau of Land Management's Coeur d'Alene field office released a draft plan that will double the price to visit some recreation spots in Coeur d'Alene. Those fees have not increased in more than 10 years, and BLM says the fee increase is to take care of rising operation and maintenance costs. The BLM is requesting feedback on its proposed plan and has started a 1-month comment period.
Today, the city of Cheney will break ground on its new aquatic center. Here is a rendering of what it will look like once construction's done. The city says it'll feature a 5,000 square foot pool house, a 25-yard lap pool, a water slide, and a lazy river. The city lost its pool in 2021 because of a catastrophic failure in some key parts of its filtration system. The new aquatic center should be open for swimmers next June.
This morning, we're live at Silverwood, and temperatures are heating up, so it's the perfect time to enjoy favorites like the Riptide Racer and brand new additions to Silverwood, like the Eagle Hunt water coaster that you see here right behind me. This is a dueling water coaster. You can race your friends and your family in this coaster that goes down, up, and all around. This is a brand new. For more information, you can head over to our website, kxly.com.
The Volume Inlander Music Festival is returning to Spokane for the first time since the pandemic. September 13th and 14th, more than 80 artists will play on 10 stages in downtown Spokane. Early bird tickets are available now. You can find the link to get yours by looking for this story on KXLY.com.
And today, 4 News Now will air at a special time because of Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. After World News tonight at 3:30, watch a special hour-long edition of 4 News Now with Derek Dice and Kirsten O'Connor at 4. Then at 5, it's Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Panthers and Oilers. After the game, another special edition of 4 News Now, followed by Northwest Television Trailblazers.
4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for people who'd rather be on the water. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
As the temperature heats up, so do the savings at GMC of Riverfront Park. Save up to $13,000 on a 2024 GMC Sierra Crew Cab Denali. With a Turbo Max engine and more cargo bed volume than any competitor, the Denali is perfect for summer adventures. Hot deals on over 100 used vehicles, all priced below market value. Summer goes quick, and so will these deals. Check out GMC of RiverfrontPark.com for more savings and specials. GMC of Riverfront Park is family owned and operated and home of Warranty Forever.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
All right, blue sky, sunshine. We're going to have a few clouds coming in this afternoon, increasing this evening and overnight. We're expecting highs today to be well above average, so 72, 73 degrees, that 30-year average. We'll see that at noon, and we're going to have upper 70s, about 80 for our high today. Looking pretty nice. 73 for tomorrow with gusty afternoon winds, gusts in excess of 30 miles an hour possible. Tomorrow afternoon, school's out as well. Over the weekend, temperatures into the mid-60s, and we'll see a continuation of 60s into Monday with an increased chance of showers Monday, Tuesday, warming into the middle of next week.
Hey, thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
We've loved having you along. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts right now.